Great entertainment.
Friends, today we're going to take another look at Gilberto in the Wind, and your role during this read is to remember all the things we discussed last time and help me retell the story. The message for this read is, have you ever noticed the wind blowing something around? Friends, let's begin this read. Friends, Gilberto is opening up the door. Do you see the wind coming through? Do you remember if the wind yelled or whispered to Gilberto to come and play? Yes, the wind did whisper. Do you remember what whispering means? Yeah, talking in a soft voice, like how I am right now. Friends, I remember that on this page, Gilberto brought out his balloon so the wind can play with it. And at first the wind was very gentle, not moving the balloon a lot, but then the wind took the balloon out of Gilberto's hand and the balloon got stuck in the tree. In the last book we read, Matthew and Tilly, a cat got stuck in the tree. And Matthew had to go and save the cat, which was very brave of him. And you can see here that it seems like Gilberto is trying to also get the balloon out of the tree. Friends, notice the clothes on the clothesline. Do you remember why clothes get put on a clothesline? Yeah, because they need to be dried. They were just washed and now they need to dry off. Do you remember how the clothes are staying on the clothesline? A clothespin. I showed you it last time. It's a wooden or a plastic clip that keeps the clothes on the clothesline. The wind looks really strong, friends. Look how it is filling up the pillow. Friends, Gilberto is seeming to have trouble with his umbrella. He looks pretty frustrated that the wind is pulling the umbrella. We know that an umbrella is used to help keep you dry when it is raining. So I don't think the umbrella looking like that is gonna keep Gilberto very dry. Do you guys think Gilberto will be dry? Yeah, probably not. I remember on this page that Gilberto sits on the gate and the wind cannot move the gate when Gilberto is sitting on it. Why can the wind not move Gilberto when he's sitting on the fence? The wind is not strong enough to push Gilberto because he is too heavy. Friends, notice the wind pushing on the gate. So here's the gate and the wind pushing on it. Friends, Gilberto is racing the wind. Do you remember who wins the race? Yeah, the wind wins the race. What does racing in the wind mean? It means that the air is just blowing past. You can see that the wind is just so much farther than Gilberto. Remember that on this page, a group of boys are playing with this toy. Do you remember what the toy is called? Yes, it is a kite, which is a toy that uses the wind to move. I have one here with me that I will show you. So basically, mine has dinosaurs on it, and then it has the string, and then it has the rope that you hold, and then on the back part, it's plastic, and then on the back part it has this wire on it, or like metal, and it holds its structure so it's able to fly in the wind. Friends, notice that Gilberto looks sad. Do you remember why Gilberto is sad? Yeah, the wind will not pick up his kite. Do you ever feel sad and angry that you cannot do something? That feeling is okay. It means you're frustrated about the situation. Why is the wind not flying the kite? Well, notice, do you see any wind on that page? No, so there's no wind to fly the kite. Friends, why is Gilberto able to eat the apple off the tree? Yes, the apple is ripe and the wind blew the apple down for Gilberto. Do you remember what season apples become ripe in? Yes, fall, when the leaves fall and the apples fall. In certain seasons, some fruits become ripe and are best to eat at that time. Friends, Gilberto is using the wind to sail his boat. Do you remember how this works? Yes, the wind is pushing the fabric off the boat to move it. Notice the wind in the pond. The wind must be really strong to be able to move his boat. Friends, Gilberto is playing with a pinwheel. Do you remember how a pinwheel works? Yes, air is blown onto the end of the pinwheel and it spins until it becomes a blur, which means that the shape is unclear. We are going to make our own blur. Move your hand up and down really fast. Notice how you cannot see your distinct fingers. Isn't that cool, friends? You can also spin in a circle, and after you're done, everything around you will look blurry. Friends, what is Gilberto doing in this photo? Yes, he is playing with bubbles. Does Gilberto or the wind blow the bubbles? Yes, Gilberto blows the bubbles. This means that you can make your own bubbles in your own wind. In the last video, I blew some bubbles. Friends, Gilberto is sweeping his leaves into a pile, and the wind blows the leaves everywhere again. We discussed earlier that apples are ripe in the fall. Leaves also fall from the trees in the fall. Have you ever had something blow into your eyes like Gilberto did? I have, and it was super uncomfortable. I, like Gilberto, had to keep rubbing my eyes. Friends, notice how the wind is everywhere in this picture. Gilberto is hiding from the wind because he is afraid since the wind is knocking over fencing. It is okay to be afraid. Dangerous weather is scary. Luckily, Gilberto came inside. Do you remember what Gilberto did once he came inside? He closed the door and told the wind he cannot come in. Friends, both Gilberto and the wind are still. Notice how the wind is lying and has no movement. Both are calm. It appears that Gilberto is tired after the activities he did with the wind. Friends, thank you for reading with me today, and now you'll go to group meeting with Kelis.